we go. We're keeping things rocking and rolling. 93 right now in the Richmond area, but it feels like 98 degrees outside. It soon is going to feel like triple-digit heat, so that's what we have planned for us later this afternoon, but at least we have plenty of sunshine. We actually remain dry for the most part today. I wouldn't rule out an isolated storm west of Interstate 95, closer towards Lynchburg. That's really about it, but check out these dew points. In the upper 60s to the low 70s, this is just the same humid air mass that we've been dealing with for the past 2.5 weeks, actually. So what it feels like outside at this noon hour feels like 98 in the Richmond area, 96 in Farmville. It feels like 94 in Kilmarnock, but soon it's actually going to feel like we're in the triple digits. So you're looking at your heat indices closer towards 105 to even 106 later in the afternoon hours. And if you do notice, it still stays pretty sticky outside within the overnight hours. As far as anyone who is dealing with a heat advisory, mainly that southeastern portion of Virginia, Kenzie's feeling a little antsy this afternoon too. But we're looking at your actual high temperatures in the 90s this afternoon. So most folks are actually staying around the mid to upper 90s. Checking out the past 2 weeks, we had one heat record-breaking day. That was 101 degrees, but we've been dealing with temperatures above 90 since July 10th. So that's 17 days straight of dealing with extreme heat. Here you have an actual look of your temperatures later this afternoon around the 3-4 o'clock hour. Most of us in around the mid to upper 90s, and we're going to continue to see that heat sticking with us for the majority of this week. Just taking you through your hour by hour again, there you have a slight chance of seeing an isolated storm to the west of Interstate 95. That's really about the only action that we can expect for today. So most of us have a dry, hazy, hot, humid day. As we head into tomorrow, we have a better chance of seeing a few afternoon storms populating in the later afternoon as well as the early evening hours as we're tracking a cooler front. Unfortunately, it's not necessarily going to bring us cooler temperatures, as we're still staying in the 90s, but we do have a lot of rain chances in there, mainly expecting that cold front to cross over the area by Wednesday afternoon. So something that we'll be tracking for this week with the chance of seeing some storms. Speaking of storms, let's move things out towards the Pacific. We actually have Hurricane Douglas, that's northern side of the Hawaiian Islands. It actually looks to start to move away from the Hawaiian Islands over the course of this week and then just slowly weaken into a tropical depression. But there you have your 7-day forecast, and it is a hot one. Temperatures in the 90s for this work week. We're looking at 80s as we head into the weekend. So as far as your storm chances go, slim storm chances today. I wouldn't rule out the chance of one isolated storm, but they start to pick up as we're tracking a cool front that's going to impact for the middle of this week. Looking at a touch more cloud cover. Hopefully that cloud cover will help with the shade, so we're looking at hopefully more comfortable conditions, or maybe you can find a shady spot in the afternoon hours. As we head into the weekend, we drop only back into the upper 80s, and we're right back in there with that summertime heat with those temperatures in the 90s over the weekend. At least for this weekend on tap, we're actually looking at predominantly dry conditions and plenty of sunshine. Rob?
All right, thank you, Francis. We want to